smiling on red carpets, delivering the news, or shaking hands with world leaders.
I'm an alien.
That's what I've speculated.
Yes, I might have some mutation or something like that.
You might. Do you think you do?
Are these real people or reptiles disguising themselves as humans? Hang on tight, because you're about to see some chilling evidence of how these aliens are blending in with us. This eerie clip from Dr. Phil features former Disney star Orlando Brown, but viewers weren't focused on his words. They were staring at his eyes. At one point, his pupils shift into what looks like reptilian slits. Brown claims they're Michael Jackson eyes, part of a Halloween bit, but it didn't stop theories from flooding in. Many believe this wasn't just a costume. This was a reptilian glitch on live TV. I don't know about you, but those eyes didn't look human to me. Creepy Ozzy.
Good evening, Ozzy.
What?
Good evening, Ozzy.
Hello there.
How are you?
Fine.
Fans have always called Ozzy Osbourne the Prince of Darkness, but what if there's more to it? During one strange interview, cameras caught something off. For a split second, Ozzy's eyes shifted, not just blinking, but changing shape, slit-like, just like a reptile's. Viewers were stunned, questioning whether it was lighting, a glitch, or something way weirder. Some say it's just Ozzy being Ozzy, but others think this rock legend might be hiding something behind those shades.
That you have bitten off the heads of doves, bats, dogs, everything. The next thing we want to get out of the way.
You can't say anything about that now, can you?
Well, I could. Sure, you can say anything you want.
I mean, the taste of bats is very salty.
Strange, Elon. During the president's inauguration, something about Elon Musk just didn't sit right with viewers. As the camera zoomed in, his head moved oddly, and his eyes were way off. Surprisingly, when asked if he was an alien in a podcast, Elon didn't deny it. He laughed and said, "Yeah, I'm an alien."
It's pretty wild.
It's because I'm an alien. And I keep telling people I'm an alien, but they don't believe me.
I believe you.
Okay, thank you.
I believe you.
Now, was it a joke or his way of hiding in plain sight? Because honestly, that's exactly what a reptilian would do. Live slip. In 2016, a woman on a live US TV show did something that had viewers freezing mid-scroll. At first, everything looked normal until the camera zoomed in. Her eyes shifted, not just a blink, but a full-on reptilian flicker. The shape changed, the glare sharpened, and for a second, she didn't look human. People tried blaming it on lighting or camera quality, but others weren't buying it. Whatever that was, it didn't look like a glitch. It looked like someone, or something, got caught slipping. Reptilian walk. Look at this. Everything looked normal. Just a few people out for a walk. But the CCTV footage told a chilling story. Their faces looked off, almost like fake human skin stretched too tight, and their eyes cold and unblinking. What really caught attention were their stiff, robotic movements, like they weren't used to wearing human bodies. Some even noticed quick flashes of green scales beneath their collars. No one knows who they were, but the internet was quick to shout, "Reptilians." Were they just passing through, or watching us a little too closely? Pope is a lie. In a viral clip, the Pope casually reaches up to scratch his nose, but something's off. His skin pulls back like a rubber mask, then snaps right into place. Yeah, not exactly how normal skin works. People who saw it didn't brush it off. They zoomed in, slowed it down, and started asking big questions. Could this be a slip-up from something pretending to be human? If reptilians are real, are they hiding in the most powerful places on Earth, like the Vatican itself? Kubrick eyes. During the MTV VMAs, something offbeat caught the attention of viewers. While LL Cool J lit up the stage, a woman sitting in the crowd gave off seriously strange vibes. She didn't clap, didn't blink, just sat frozen with a cold, fixed stare. Zoom in, and it's the kind of stare that's now being called the Kubrick stare. Viewers started calling it reptilian behavior, and honestly, it's hard to unsee. Whatever it was, this moment didn't feel entirely human. Frozen glitch. During a live broadcast, the news anchor was reporting like usual until she suddenly froze. Not blinking, not speaking, just stuck, like someone hit pause on her body. The weird part? The broadcast kept going. For several seconds, she stayed completely motionless, then suddenly snapped out of it like nothing even happened. No explanation, no reaction. Some say it was a medical glitch. Others think it was a reptilian slip-up, a moment where the system behind the human mask failed. Whatever it was, it didn't feel normal. Stadium visitor. During a basketball game in Indonesia, everything seemed normal. Cheering fans, loud energy, the usual buzz. But when the camera panned across the crowd, one woman stood out. Her face looked pale, expressionless, and covered in strange, unnatural markings. It was eerie, like she didn't belong. What's even stranger? No one's ever seen her again. Not before, not after. Some say she wasn't from this world at all. Maybe a visitor or something else entirely. Whatever she was, that glimpse still sends chills through those who watched it. Triggered shift. In this emotional interview with Diane Sawyer, Britney was holding it together until Diane mentioned the word spasms.
This spasm of publicity about what happened in...
That one word flipped a switch. Her face, tone, and body language changed instantly, like someone or something else took over.
Ew, strong Britney.
It didn't look like stress or nerves. It felt triggered, like a program starting up. And honestly, ever since that moment, Britney's been showing more and more strange behavior. Some say it's mind control, others think it's something even more disturbing. Whatever it is, it's clear. This isn't just about fame anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Ah, weird. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello.
Masked figure. In this clip, a man appears to casually remove what looks like a silicone mask, but what's underneath is what really freaked people out. Instead of normal skin, viewers saw what looked like hard, scaly reptilian skin beneath. It didn't seem like a prank or special effects. This looked intentional, almost like he wanted to show the truth. If this was legit, and these kinds of beings are blending in with us, then yeah, we might be in way more danger than we ever imagined. Maybe the real world is stranger than any movie. Bush blink.
Because of the internet and because you can make contributions.
Now here's one you probably haven't heard much about. George Bush, caught mid-interview when his eyes did something bizarre. For a split second, they seemed to change, sharpened, narrow pupils, just like a reptile. Viewers noticed and tried to revisit the clip later, but guess what? The footage was gone. Pulled from networks, removed from replays. Almost like someone didn't want us to see it again.
Over the net, a small amount of cash.
Glitch smile.
About self-determination for Tibetans.
During a pretty standard interview, former U.S. Ambassador Kent Wiedemann suddenly changed. The smile was slow, creepy, and totally out of place. Everyone watching felt it. Something was off. People say it looked like a glitch in the system, or maybe a trigger word broke through some kind of mind control. Whatever it was, it didn't feel human. Just one weird smile, and the internet's still buzzing. What did we really see that day? Crowd glitch. This intense clip from the London Olympics has conspiracy theorists convinced caught in the crowd is what looks like a reptilian shapeshifter. Sometimes during the spectators' reactions, a face appears to warp, eyes narrow into slits, skin seems to flicker or scale under the lights. At that moment, it feels like time slows, and you wonder, is it just a camera glitch or something else? Many fans believe this isn't a lighting error. It's proof that reptilian beings walk among us, blending into public crowds. Bieber glitch.
Mr. Bieber, you are charged with the following.
This courtroom clip of Justin Bieber is one of the most talked about reptilian moments out there. At first, everything seems normal, just another court appearance. But when the camera zooms in, his eyes do something really strange. They flicker, and for a split second, they don't look human at all. His pupils stretch vertically, just like a lizard's. People online went wild with theories. Some say it was a camera glitch, others think it's proof he's hiding something. But once you see it, it's hard to unsee. Frozen glitch. This weird moment happened live on TV, and it seriously gave people the chills. News anchor Al Roker was mid-broadcast when he suddenly just froze. No blinking, no reaction. He looked like a paused video. And here's the strange part. It happened right after someone said, "Holy Ghost."
They say in Catholic school, leave room for the Holy Ghost. Anyway, there is...
Before that, he was completely normal, joking and smiling like usual. But the second those words dropped, it was like he glitched out. Was it nerves, a tech issue, or something way stranger? Whatever it was, people definitely noticed, and they're still talking about it. Frozen president. This recently surfacing clip of the ex-president of America has got the people on edge. The entire clip is based on one strange act, Mr. Biden being in a trance. He isn't moving, and at one point, it even looks like his eyes aren't normal human eyes. For those of you who are still skeptical, here's another clip to spark your curiosity. This one also captures his sudden halt in movement, like someone hit the pause button on him. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, these clips are enough to prove that our world is being led by human clones. Angela Merkel, a reptilian.
Der Gotthardtunnel ist sozusagen das Herz, hat jemand geschrieben.
During a live interview with Angela Merkel, something happened that totally freaked people out. Everything seemed normal until the camera zoomed in just a little too close. And that's when her eyes shifted. Not a normal blink. I'm talking full-on reptilian slit eyes for a split second. Viewers caught it immediately, and the clip started spreading like wildfire, leaving Angela no chances to hide it.
Und die Aorta fehlt noch und deshalb...
Doll glitch. This news clip had me staring in total confusion. During a live broadcast, the anchor's eye suddenly flipped, literally shifted and tilted in a way that made zero sense. The first thing that popped into my head? Creepy dolls. You know, like Annabelle from The Conjuring. Those things people say can store souls or even control minds. Call it possession, a glitch, or something else. But it was beyond strange. Snake eyes. This one slipped under the radar until it didn't. During a regular live TV interview, nothing seemed off, until viewers spotted the man standing quietly in the background. For just a second, his eyes shifted, slit pupils, snake-like cold. Yeah, not your average lighting glitch. People are calling it proof of reptilians hiding among us. Was it a momentary glitch, or a mask slipping off? Whatever it was, it sure didn't look human. Go ahead, rewatch it. You might not see the same face twice. Glitched presence. During a live TV event, one man in the background gave viewers the creeps. His stare was locked, unblinking, and that forced smile, way too strange to ignore. It didn't feel like he was fully there, more like he was zoned out or under some kind of control. Was he just really into the moment, or was something darker going on? Some people say he looked straight up jinxed. Whatever it was, it gave off serious reptilian or mind control vibes, and the internet can't stop talking about it. Trance moment. Now here's something weird. An old clip shows the former US president just frozen. This wasn't during a live speech either. It was caught behind the scenes during the Bush-Clinton campaign. His face looked pale, stiff, and honestly, kind of lifeless. The guy looked more like a puppet than a person. People started wondering, was he under some kind of control? Maybe even hypnotized? Whatever it was, it didn't look normal. And it definitely didn't feel like a random moment. Shifting Minaj. Nicki Minaj has always kept fans talking, but this time, it's not about her music. It's her eyes. In multiple interviews, her eye color seemed to shift, like unnaturally. Some blamed contact lenses. But here's the thing, Nicki's denied using them more than once. Yet the odd color changes kept happening. It wasn't a lighting trick or some filter. People saw it live. And that's when the question started. Is there more going on here than just makeup and glam? Or could this be a sign of something not entirely human? Reptile comedian.
Und damit bin ich nicht alleine, wie ich dann rausgefunden habe.
German comedian Caroline Kebekus was just doing her thing on stage when something totally bizarre happened. In the middle of her act, her eyes shifted, like really shifted. Not a filter, not bad lighting, but almost reptilian. Just for a second, it looked like her real form slipped through. The clip was quickly edited and re-uploaded, but not before some eagle-eyed viewers caught it. Was it a camera glitch? Or a reptilian moment caught live? Either way, it left people seriously questioning what they just saw. Eye glitch. During a live interview on the Australian morning show Sunrise, something strange happened with Miriam Haley's eyes. While speaking about a serious topic, her right eye seemed to briefly shift, like it blinked sideways or morphed, reptilian style. The internet was quick to jump in, with some calling it just a harmless camera glitch, but others weren't convinced. Why is it almost always the eyes? And why does this keep happening during live TV? Shifting minister. During a live interview, a former Chilean minister appeared uneasy, swaying slightly like she couldn't hold her form. But what really had viewers talking were her eyes. Sharp, slitted pupils, just like a reptile. The change was quick, but clear enough to give people chills. And this wasn't just a one-time thing. A similar moment happened in the US, where another official was caught on camera acting jittery, like they were studying human behavior and trying to copy it. Creepy part? It didn't look like acting. It looked like it was blending in. Rihanna glitch. Rihanna's name came up too when fans noticed something seriously off. Her eyes seemed to glitch on camera, just for a second, but enough to spark questions. Some think it's just lenses or surgery, but what if it's more than that? What if it's a cover-up for something underneath? Reptile reveal. Back when Miley Cyrus shocked everyone during her Wrecking Ball phase, people thought it was just a wild rebrand. But then came the clip, where her face twitched, and her eyes looked anything but human. That wasn't just a stage act. It felt like something else was slipping through. The way she moved, the way she stared, it gave serious reptilian vibes. Maybe she wasn't going off the rails. Maybe she was done pretending to be human. Sounds crazy. But hey, is it really that far off in this strange world? Not human. I don't know her name or when this was filmed, and honestly, it doesn't even matter. Just look at her. For a few seconds, it's enough to know something's off. Her features are too sharp, too pointy. Those wide, unblinking eyes? That's not just a stare, it's a predator's glare. Her nose has a serpentine curve, and that smile? It's the kind that makes your skin crawl. If she's trying to blend in as human, she's doing a terrible job. Or maybe she's not even trying anymore. Zuckerbot glitch. People have joked for years that Mark Zuckerberg isn't fully human, and honestly, it's getting harder to laugh it off. In one TED Talk, he tried to address the rumors, but the way he moved and talked, yeah, it only made things weirder. His stiff body language, delayed reactions, and strange comments felt less like nerves and more like a system glitch.
Are the allegations true that you were secretly a lizard? I'm gonna have to go with no on that. I am not a lizard.
Some think he's a reptilian trying to blend in, still figuring out how to act human. Whatever it is, it's not just awkward anymore. It's straight up unsettling. Rahm shifted. Rahm Emanuel has always come across as a good, composed leader. But what happened during one of his speeches left people seriously spooked. Everything started off normal until the camera zoomed in for a close-up. At first, his eyes looked completely human, but then, in a blink, they shifted into something not so human. Slit pupils, cold stare. It was like watching a glitch in the Matrix. Hidden royals.
When your president met our queen at Buckingham Palace last year, he rolled up in the Beast.
People believe Queen Elizabeth wasn't just royalty, but something way more secretive. In one photo, she had a mysterious black eye. In another, people noticed odd skin patterns on her hand, like her disguise was slipping. And let's not ignore her cold stare and that super unsettling smile that left many viewers spooked. It's not just about her, it's the whole elite circle. Creepy, right? If something's hiding in plain sight, maybe it's because they want us too distracted to notice. Eye shift. This strange clip from a government press event in China has sparked more than just online memes. In it, Chinese financial reporter Liang Xiangyi rolls her eyes so dramatically, it almost feels like her human disguise glitched for a second. For a moment, those eyes didn't exactly look normal. The clip blew up online, but not for long. It got censored across Chinese platforms shortly after. Why? Because that moment, just a simple eye roll felt way too unnatural. Crowd phantom. During a heated football match in Argentina, the camera caught something that still haunts viewers. A dark, shadowy figure drifted through the crowd, moving fast, smooth, and completely unnoticed by everyone around. Fans were cheering, jumping, shouting, but no one even blinked as it passed by. Was it a shadow, a camera trick, or did we just catch something not entirely human, blending into the chaos? Crowds don't lie, but something sure slipped through. Parade glitch. Something strange happened at Trump's 2017 inauguration parade. While most eyes were locked on the newly sworn-in president, a few sharp viewers caught something odd in the background. Zoom in on this bodyguard. Looks normal, until you notice the hands. He's walking with both arms relaxed, yet somehow there's a third hand holding his own. Yep, two real arms. One fake hand just hanging in front. Now ask yourself, why would a trained bodyguard need a fake arm? Some believe this wasn't a bodyguard at all, but something inhuman. A reptilian or supernatural entity hiding in plain sight. Shape swap. A strange video from inside a movie theater shows a couple locked in a heated argument. Out of nowhere, the girl's form begins to shift, and within seconds, she transforms into her boyfriend's exact shape before taking off. Meanwhile, the real boyfriend is seen lying stunned on the floor. I don't know about you, but that moment felt far from normal. Shapeshifting, reptilian mimicry, whatever it was, this isn't some prank. It's seriously unsettling, and it's caught on camera. Puppet Master.
Introducing to the record, page 55.
During a Congress meeting, something seriously weird caught the attention of the viewers. A woman sitting behind a congresswoman suddenly gave off super creepy vibes. Her eyes shifted, turning into reptilian slits right on camera. For a second, she looked straight into the lens like she knew she messed up. So now I'm left wondering, was this some glitch, or did we just catch a reptilian handler mid-job?
And we're to suggest or imply that what you said.
Three-handed Pope. Okay, this one made me do a double take. During an Easter prayer video of the Pope, something seriously strange happened. As he finishes praying and rests his hands in his lap, there's already a third hand sitting there. I mean, where did that even come from, guys? It clearly wasn't his, and considering his status, I won't call it a prank either. Bug bite. This started off as just a husband goofing around, recording his wife for fun. Nothing weird until she did something that'll seriously mess with your head. Out of nowhere, she spots a bug and snaps it up with her tongue like a chameleon. Her tongue literally extended, grabbed the bug, and she ate it like it was totally normal. No reaction, no hesitation, just dinner. Tell me that's not reptilian behavior, 'cause I'm not buying just a reflex excuse. Live shift.
Although much of what you'll see tonight is confrontation between police and protesters.
Back on November 3rd, 2010, during a Fox News 9 broadcast, the anchor was mid-sentence when suddenly her face started glitching. Not like a tech glitch, like her skin was moving, shifting on its own. At first, viewers thought it was just camera trouble, but the patterns kept changing, like something underneath was fighting to break through. No filters, no makeup. This was live TV, and honestly, it didn't look human at all. I still get chills rewatching it.
They urged each other to stay peaceful. They urged each other to stay together.
Hidden shift.
And we are witnessing that.
During an American press conference, things took a bizarre turn. A woman standing quietly behind the speaker suddenly caught everyone's attention. Her face started shifting, like it was struggling to stay in one form. Her eyes flickered too, as if she was trying hard not to fully shapeshift. Well, I'm fully convinced we just caught a reptilian mid-transformation right there, on live camera. And honestly, it's hard to unsee.
Finishing conversations and negotiations over the weekend that started on Saturday morning with the speaker and myself.
Hissing reporter.
Britney is suffering from a major psychological disorder, and that it might actually be bipolar. Could be that. The doc then predicts how much longer they'll live. Sick, I know, but I also know you want to hear what she has to say. The doc says if these people don't get help or straighten up fast.
While reporting live on TV, a news anchor was delivering a regular story until viewers caught something weird. Every time she said a word with the letter S, she hissed. Not just once, but over and over. It wasn't subtle either. The sound was sharp, snake-like, and impossible to ignore. Now here's where it gets interesting. Viewers say constant hissing on the S is a known reptilian trait. Coincidence? Maybe. But after hearing it, a lot of people aren't so sure anymore. Snow stalkers. In China's frozen forest, a man caught something downright chilling, literally and figuratively. While walking through the snow, he spotted two figures just ahead. Not animals, not fully human either. They had stretched out limbs, long tails, and were sprinting through the snow like they were trying not to be seen. They didn't even notice him standing there, frozen in place. He later said they looked like reptilian humanoids, maybe just trying to escape the cold, or maybe hiding from something far worse. Shifter caught. In a quiet town, locals were left speechless when they saw a man shape-shifting right in front of them. His features twisted, his skin changed, and within seconds, he looked like a reptile-like creature. People were so freaked out, they tied him up with ropes on the spot. Some say he might have been a jinn, a dark spirit known to shift forms. But let's be real. Those eyes, that skin, that wasn't spiritual. That was a straight-up reptilian. And this time, there were witnesses. Tail spotted. This eerie CCTV clip has the internet buzzing, and it's not hard to see why. A strange bipedal figure was caught walking down a quiet roadside at night, but something felt totally off. It was hunched, moved oddly, and yeah, there was a tail. Let's be honest, humans don't come with tails. Unless we missed something in science class, that's not one of us. Ageless secret.
Не так.
Here's Zhana, a Russian skincare guru who claims to have found the secret to eternal youth. She's 48, but looks 28. Sounds impressive until you notice what happened during one of her interviews. Her eyes flickered in that cold reptilian way. That's when the rumors exploded. Some say she's not just selling beauty. She is hiding a shapeshifter inside her? Maybe. A reptilian blending into our world? Possibly. One thing's for sure, aging might not be her only secret. Wings spotted. This might be the moment you start believing reptilians are real. In a small Mexican town, folks kept hearing creepy sounds coming from the woods every night. Most stayed indoors after dark, but one guy just had to know what was going on. At first, it was quiet, but as he turned to leave, he saw it perched on a cliff, a winged creature with a devilish face. That's when he ran for his life. Whatever that thing was, it wasn't human. And it's a reminder, some forests hide more than just animals. Cloaked reptile. This started off like any normal vlog, just a guy filming his day. But watch closely. In the background, a shadowy, cloaked figure suddenly darts across. You almost miss it, but its legs give it away. It's moving fast, like it's chasing him, only it's nearly invisible. The YouTuber freezes, realizing something's off, and then takes off running. That wasn't just a random person. That thing was hiding in plain sight, and if the camera didn't catch it, no one would have believed him. Something strange was clearly watching and following. Lizard Man returned. After nearly 10 quiet years, the Lizard Man of Bishopville is making headlines again. Locals claim they've seen him 7 feet tall, glowing red eyes, scaly skin, and a thick tail, creeping around Skateboard Swamp. Photos and video clips are flying online, and people can't decide if it's the real deal or just someone rocking a killer costume. This creature first popped up in 1988, and some say his roots go back to native legends. Real or not, he sure knows how to make a wild comeback. Mini reptilian. A man was just out for a stroll when he saw a dog chasing something weird. At first glance, it looked like a rat, but when he got closer, it wasn't even close. Scaly, fast, and definitely not something you see every day. It ran into a trash can to hide, while the dog sniffed around, confused. But just when things went quiet, the little reptile zipped out and vanished. Proof that reptilians come in all shapes and sizes? Face shift. Now here's one that seriously creeped people out. A man was casually speaking on stage during an event. Nothing out of the ordinary at first, but suddenly, his face seemed to glitch, like it shifted into something else for a split second. It wasn't lighting, and it didn't look like a tech issue either. Just a real, unexplainable flicker that made his whole expression feel off. Ever since, people have been wondering, was it just a video glitch, or did we catch a glimpse of something not entirely human? Creepy statue. At first, it looked like a peaceful moment in a quiet Ohio church, just an ordinary day. But then, something happened that gave people chills. A statue of the Virgin Mary, one that's been in the church for years, appeared to blink. Yep, her eyes closed, then opened, and it was all caught on video. Some called it a miracle, others weren't so sure. Could it really be a sign from above? Or could there be something far more eerie going on, like a hidden reptilian force showing itself through the sacred? Wrong, creature. Some roads just aren't meant for humans, and this clip proves it. A YouTuber in Indonesia was driving home when something darted across the road. Not human, not animal, just wrong. It crawled on all fours with wild hair and a twisted face that didn't belong on anything natural. Some think it's a Nahual, a shapeshifter living secretly among us. But if that's true, why didn't it hide? It didn't flinch. It stared straight into the camera. That's not normal. That's something pretending to be one of us and failing. Forest Watcher. People say reptilian beings stick to forests, hiding in plain sight, and maybe even behind strange disappearances. Well, this camping trip turned into something straight out of a horror movie. A group was chilling near their van when one camper spotted something perched right on top. Not a raccoon, not a bird. Something way more sinister. It looked reptilian, just staring at them. The moment they locked eyes, panic kicked in. They ran. Fast. When they looked back, the thing was gone. Was it watching them the whole time? They're sure it wasn't human. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. Let's talk about this strange footage recorded back in 2013 by a border security guard in Newfoundland, Canada. Now, at first glance, it looked like a routine interaction, just a nervous guy trying to cross the border. But then, things got weird. His eyes glitched, not in a camera error way, like actually glitched, as if whatever skin he was wearing didn't belong to him. He quickly covered his face like he knew he was slipping up. Was it just stress, or did his human mask nearly fall apart? Some say it was a malfunction. Others think it's proof of reptilians living among us. Either way, it's one of those moments you can't unsee. What do you think? Is it just a visual hiccup, or something way more real than we're ready to admit? Let's hear it below.